Welcome to another episode of Car Chronicles Reviews with the Less Than Stealthy Ninjas. You have myself, Scooter Ray. You have the birthday girl, pinup girl, Edron Sita, and you have Cosmic. I'm a victim.
Yes, sir.
Host. And for the uninitiated, Car Chronicles Reviews was one or more of us ninjas discuss anything from conventions, events, movie, TV, video games, anything that comes to us that we want to share our thoughts and opinions about. And this one is by the way of the Houston Horror Film Festival that was this past weekend. And of course, Houston is the first name in the title. So, yeah. And the three of us got to attend. I got to attend all 3 days. Boss and Aranya got to attend Friday, and it was epic. It was epic. I will say this. You know what? Let's just go ahead and throw it out there. First and foremost, I want to congratulate any and everybody who has anything to do with the Houston Horror Film Festival, because these people showed up and showed out this weekend. Saturday, we was packed in there like sardines. There was so many cars that because Tyke B went with me Saturday, from where we parked to the hotel, I pretty much have a 5-minute video of us walking, me showing just all the cars and all the people that was attending just for that Saturday alone. It was magical because we had to park up the road. We had to park up the road and walk. But so congratulations for a great turnout. I don't know if y'all truly thinking about moving to a convention or staying at the hotel, but regardless, we'll be there.
We sure will. Sure will.
But all right, so let's get into it. You know, Houston Horror Film Festival is the annual film festival, but they also have various special guests, vendors, and things like this. As you can see on the screen, this was pretty much the guest list, and I'm gonna let Boss take it away with reading y'all all the names.
So we're gonna start at the top left. We have the voice of the Crypt Keeper, John Kassir. We have the nun, Miss Bonnie Aarons. We have Tommy Lee Wallace, who played Michael Myers. We have Heather Langenkamp, one of Iranya's faves from A Nightmare on Elm Street. We have Dale Midkiff. We have Denise Crosby, both from the original Pet Sematary, as well as the other members of the cast, Brad Grinquist, Andrew Hubersteck, and Little Gage himself, Miko Hughes. We have Rosalind Duguay, who played one of the night nurses in Silent Hill. We have from American Horror Story, Dylan McDermott and Dennis O'Hare. We have Jackson Rathbone of Rathbone's Ribs and Ashley Green of Green Smoothies from the cast of Twilight, as well as Killing Nuts, and Jodelle Furlan and Peter Facinelli of Facinelli's Pizza, as well as Kane the Legend Potter.
Hold on. Before you finish with
Yes, sir. Big Kane Hodder.
Yeah.
AKA the Jason Voorhees. We have of Candyman, Michael Hargrove, Johnny Westmoreland. We have Edward Furlong of Furlong's Footlongs. We have Academy Award winner Mira Sorvino of The Mimic. We have Shannon Sossaman of A Knight's Tale and Sinister 2. We have Devin Sawa, Jonathan Taylor Thomas's older brother of Idle Hands.
Wow.
We have Fiona Dourif from Chucky, Mr. Chucky himself, Brad Dourif's little girl. We have Christine Elise of Child's Play 2. We have Chris Duran, who played the killer, the stunt man in Ghost in Scream 2. We have Brad Laurie of Halloween. Is that Resurrection? I think that's Resurrection.
I think it was Resurrection.
We have Emily Perkins from Ginger Snap. We have J.S. Gilbert from Twisted Metal. We have Monica Keena from Freddy vs. Jason. She was the final girl. We have Ken Kersinger, who played Jason in Freddy vs. Jason. We have Miss Judith Roberts of Dead Silence. We have Alex Armbuster, which is Arm Brewster. But I thought he had a wrestling name at first.
Boy,
from
I was like
We have Jonathan Greck of Jeepers Creepers. Give me those peepers, bitch. We have Frankie, I throw bitches and needles G from Saw 2.
I mean,
we have Rick Hurst, who was in Brain Damage.
And Charm.
And Charm. We have the ageless Felissa Rose. Ageless, boy. We have Sean Roberts, who was a variant of that boy Albert Wesker. Man, just a hype cast. This is just a extensive, dope list, and it's the thing about Houston Horror Film Festival is it's this dope every year.
Yep.
Every year.
Yep.
Now, just to even show, unfortunately, Tony Todd had to cancel due to illness. I hope you're feeling better. Hope you're getting well.
Well wishes.
Absolutely.
And then you also had Kathy Najimy, who had to cancel due to filming. So that's still a dope list, even with those two canceling.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of Jackson Rathbone of Rathbone Ribs and Barbecue, Ashley Green of Green Smoothies, and Peter Facinelli's of Facinelli's Pizza.
Yep.
I'm a turn it over to our resident Twilighter. Ain't that what the fan base?
I don't know what they. I don't know. I don't know what they. The Lighters League. I don't know what they call.
Wow.
It.
Wow.
The light them ups. Just
the sparkles.
The light bright pyres. Whatever.
Wow.
But I'm gonna let our pinup girl talk about meeting Jackson Rathbone, Ashley Green, and Peter Facinelli. So take it away, Miss Irancita.
All right. Yes, I had the honor and pleasure of meeting all three of them. Carlisle, for all of y'all who know who I'm talking about, the boys don't know who I'm talking about.
Anybody seen that?
Anyway, everybody's seen it. But yes, Carlisle.
Everybody, us two hadn't.
Nah, y'all don't count. So Carlisle was amazing. As a character, Carlisle is very structured. He's awesome. He's a giver. He's sweet. He's kind of quiet. He's a pacifist. You know what I mean? Peter Facinelli is awesome. He's loud. He likes to laugh. He interacts with everybody. Like, he was a very, very dope individual. Like, just really fun to be around. You know, not at all like Carlisle, which I think is hilarious. Ashley Green is exactly Alice. She is sweet. She is soft spoken. She is just the cutest little something with a small voice. And just nice, super duper 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 nice. Like, my goodness, she was so sweet. And it was great to meet her too, because she reminds me of Alice. Like, she literally brought her personality into that character, like you can tell. And then the one and only Jasper, aka Jackson Rathbone, he surprised me.
The other way around. Ain't it Jackson Rathbone, aka Jasper?
Whatever. You don't even know who it is. I'm just kidding. So
he's the proprietor of Rathbone's Ribs and Barbecue. What you talking about? Damn good potato salad over there.
As us fellow Twilight people know,
the ribs fall off the bone at Rathbone's.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Jasper is the last newbie before Bella. So he is he's very nervous around lots of things. He's still learning how to be one of the Cullens. So he is very just quiet. He's very reserved. He doesn't know how to control himself very well around blood, etc., because he's still learning. Jackson is a delight. He is very upbeat, very outspoken, loves to talk, very energetic. I got my birthday hug. I mean, just amazing. And I was actually telling one of my friends who's a big Twilight fan like myself, like I absolutely enjoyed meeting them. It was absolutely worth it to meet them. They were so nice, so cool. And you get to see that piece of personality. Some people do bring their own personal personalities into certain characters. And it's always good to see when people do that. So you can tell like, oh, okay, this role you played, you brought yourself into that. I see that. So yes, all three of them were super nice, super dope. Jackson loved my cosplay. He was like, the strangers. I was like, yeah. So like he's dope. He's super duper dope.
Speaking of the cosplay she's mentioning.
Mm-hmm.
And also there was one more.
The beautiful, ever effervescent Heather Langenkamp. My favorite final girl. I said it. Sorry, Jamie Lee Curtis. There's no offense to you. Okay. I love her. If you've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street, the original, I don't know what's wrong with you. But she was awesome to be around. She's left-handed, which is awesome. She's just really cool. She is so dope. And she interacts with everybody, and you can tell that she enjoys being around her fans. Like you can tell that she really, really loves what she does in her autographing and all that, because of course people remember her, the final girl. And I told her that I had the pleasure of meeting Amanda Weiss, and I told her, that Amanda said, oh, you have to meet Heather. She was like, she did. I said, she did. I said, so now I got Nancy and Tina on my wall. I'm super excited. And she's very, very nice, very sweet. In some of the videos from the party, she was dancing at the party later. Like she is just real upbeat and awesome.
Now, I will say this too. Her line stayed busy. It was busy Saturday and it was busy Sunday.
I figured.
She stayed with a line. So there you go. Obviously, there was a bunch of people who was waiting to meet Mrs. Langenkamp.
Yes.
It stayed busy. But as far as Friday goes, here were the costumes. I kind of did like a little Purger-esque type situation. Aranya was doll face, and as you can see,
I was pin-up girl.
Sorry, pin-up girl, my bad. And Boss was just, her victim. Her victim. Just now, as you can kind of see, he being victimized. Stabbing that man all in the titty, just victimized.
What happens when you're my victim,
But yeah, that was us on Friday. And like I said, so funny enough, if you harken back to when we talked about Frightmare, we thought the cheat code was going to be, hey, let's go Fridays. Fridays, nobody show up. Boy, what were we wrong? Wrong. That place was packed. I loved it though. I loved it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it in a negative way. I loved it because I want to see them win.
Right.
I want to see them win. I want to see them succeed. So it was a great thing that it was jam-packed Friday. And then Saturday, me and the broski Tyke B, we rolled up there.
Yay!
We were normal, you know what I'm saying? We were normal, you know what I'm saying? We wanted to be with the peoples, be normal. And Saturday, when I tell you we showed up at noon, and it was out the door. Noon. We was only an hour late for regular, and of course 2 hours for VIP. And when I tell you it was people everywhere, and I wish I would have caught it on video. But remember Friday, the Beetlejuice setup, and you had the blonde hair guy who was I forgot who he dressed up that Friday. But the Saturday, he was kind of in a like a hell priest, and he was just standing there, like he just stood there. The one time I didn't catch it, he was walking by, and Mike walked past him. He goes, and Mike jumped hard because because Mike didn't realize he was a real person.
He thought it was a mannequin. He told me, and I was laughing.
And the way I had the video, I was too busy filming their setup, and I didn't get a chance to catch it. And I was like punching the air because to see a 6'7" dude jump like that.
I'm so glad he didn't swing.
Right.
Didn't swing a leg or a hoof, a foot, an arm, nothing.
Right.
I'm so glad. Just so glad.
But Saturday was great. We only stayed for about 2 hours.
Okay.
And once again, when I tell you it was still plenty busy, I got a chance to talk to Johnny. I was congratulating him and the others of how just amazing that turnout was. And it's a beautiful thing to see because you're used to seeing comic conventions, you're used to seeing wrestling conventions and things like that. And to see horror conventions, which is already such a, I guess you could say, do we dare call it a niche market for in totality? To be such a, I guess to be whatever the marketplace it shares in the whole overall movie landscape, just to see it just being dedicated for horror and horror adjacent things. Amazing turnout. Like it's an amazing turnout. All the costumes, all the people of all ages, just an amazing turnout. Boss, what you got going on over there?
No. I just.
Whatever.
It's something that I'm just making measurements in my head about what we're gonna show off in.
I was about to say whatever demonic forces you got going over there, you keep it.
Y'all know y'all know I'm a heathen. They be over here just like where the food at.
Sitting on the couch.
Yeah, right.
And of course, my other pictures did not load for reasons which I won't be able to load. But then Sunday, the missus and I got to go, and we kind of resurrected our whole voodoo thing, which my picture with myself and Johnny should be up here, but it's not. So I added to the cover art. But I did get a chance to take a photo with Johnny. And then, of course, we got some spoils. And let's go ahead and get into these spoils. We'll discuss what we got Friday, and I'll show y'all what we got Sunday. Boss, go ahead and take it away.
All right. So
before it takes it away, I will say this. I don't know what it is about the horror conventions, but the horror conventions be having the best vendors. I'm just throwing it out there.
They do. And yep.
Just throwing it out there.
Shut up, boss. The victim.
I said nothing.
Now, don't get me wrong. I understand if you're into like non-horror related things and comics and artwork. Yes, you got comic paloozas and things like this, but they ain't never got cookies and shit. They ain't ever got the
your baseline for the measurement.
Sir, have you tried some of these? I will show you when we get there.
I've had them.
Okay, then. Don't be fronting over there. Don't front.
Got
Don't
told,
front.
victim.
Don't front. Go ahead and let them know. What
y'all know, y'all can. They see we big. Y'all over here perpetuating.
They don't see nothing but cat ears on mine.
They hear it in the sound of your voice.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I'm sorry.
I'm mad at you forever.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So, as we always do at every one of these conventions we go to in Texas, the people that always get our nickels and our dimes and our pennies and our quarters and our Sacagawea dollars.
And we love them.
And we love them every piece. And they recognize us each time we come up is the folks at good old Pop Soap. Let me break it down like this.
We are not endorsed by them. We use our own coin.
We are not. We are not endorsed. Nope. But let me tell you something. You want good smelling all natural soap?
Stop smelling the paper.
As you can see in Scoot's thing, that's his haul of Pop Soaps. Let me go ahead and bring out mine. So, I'm going to go ahead and line it up like he did. So, this is, oh shit.
Oh no.
So, as you can see, these are 3 soaps I got. The Deadpool and Wolverine, which is, what was this? Watermelon and...
Killer Skin.
Oh, yeah. No. The Deadpool and Wolverine is the Watermelon Bay Rum Bar. 2 different scents on each color. Just amazing. Amazing. Then we have Killer Skin, which smells of forbidden fruit. And it is just, man, they're all vegan for those people. So they're not tested on animals. They're all natural. And then I have just the plain juicy watermelon, because these were all first and limited editions that were only at this convention. And so when I tell you these smell amazing, they last a good little bit. If you ever see Pop Soap, tell them the Less Than Stealthy Ninjas sent you and get you a few bars.
Yes.
I mean, if I'll show up the paper again, they got their locations on the paper.
Yeah,
they have brick and
4
mortar
locations?
stores. Go to popsoapshop.com, or you can scan this code here.
Yeah. They have a location on Montrose. I know they have like 2 other locations, but I think Montrose is actually the brick and mortar store, but they actually have like 2 kind of stands at like other locations. But
right,
always a pleasure.
Always. They
Shout out
every
to them.
convention they get money from us.
And they are
Everyone.
the nicest people you'll ever meet.
Nice people. Very
I
nice.
wish I could smell it through the camera, because
Man,
it smells amazing.
look, you know what? Do they make candles with these scents?
I don't know. I don't know if they make candles with those scents, but I know they make candles of like the custom characters.
Right.
I don't know if
So,
the candles have the scent.
if they ever start making candles with their scents of their soaps, house gonna be smelling lovely. You understand? So, but that was my first piece of my haul. The second piece and the final piece of my haul is anybody that knows me
Lord.
knows I'm a fan of the most famous pooch on this planet Earth.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. Let's go.
You
baby.
can sit
I'm
down.
playing.
Pluto.
We love no. Let me say it like this. We love Courage, but he has a grandpappy he looks up to.
Pluto.
We like Snoopy and Pluto. They old as hell, but nobody is more famous than that boy Scoobert Doo.
Now,
Scoobert Doo.
for the people out there watching this video, take note. When I said the horror conventions usually got the best vendors, Boss looked at me crazy. But where did he get the Scooby-Doo from? Mic drop.
And walk off.
So, as I was saying, Scoobert.
He ain't never bought Pop Soap from Comic-Con. I mean, Comic-Palooza.
You was a whole lot.
He only got Pop Soap from the Houston Horror.
You was a whole lot. Anyway, Scoobert Doo. And if you can't tell by the artwork, this is black light artwork. Meaning once I get this set up with some black lights, it's gonna glow, baby. It's gonna glow Riddler. You understand?
And so it's the lint in your hair.
It's gonna look lovely on future Car Chronicle reviews as it sits on that wall back there with a black light on it. You gonna see Scoobert Doo in future episodes. Let it be known, let it be clear. And if you want to know where you can get some, because they have other characters they do artwork for. So this is by Rotten Apple Art Designs.
Fallen.
So, there you go. And so there's a little QR code. There's this little symbol you can look for. Very dope work. They had a ton of different pieces that you can, like, everything that you could possibly want, they got. And so, yeah, black light wooden artwork. Go get you some, because they are dope. Because they've been at Comic-Palooza, other horror festivals, and I've been eyeballing them for a few years now. And Rodney knows, because we walk by their booth every time we at one of these things.
Oh, speaking of, Hey, shout out to Disco Bloodbath, cause
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
you know, man's be killing it with his 3D artwork.
With
Yes.
his shadow box work. Like
Yeah.
that stuff, man. Like
I'm
we
gonna
got,
reach out to him and see if he can make a custom charm doing for my shelf.
and yeah, and just so like I got one right here. Just so y'all don't know, if y'all don't know what we talking about. I got some right here I keep on my shelf. So this is what we're talking about.
The Vivitch.
The Vivitch. With our girl, Thomason, aka Furiosa. So 3D shadow box artwork.
Great
I got a
quality.
few of these. Great quality.
Great quality.
Different sizes, like decent prices that you won't be mad at. Check them out.
Yep.
Disco
Yep.
Bloodbath.
So now for me, Saturday, I didn't get much, but Sunday with the missus and I, the one thing I love about that beautiful wife of mine, she gonna find her way to find something keepsy at a horror festival. One of the vendors we walked by, Laser Sharp Crafts, as you can see, her sticker haul that she got. You got that boy Charles Fenster, aka Chucky. You got Totoro, Reptar, No Face, Arnold and Gerald, and that boy Otto Rocket. So new stickers for her collection. And while we was there, your boy picked up a couple of pins. I got that Homie the Clown, because you know, Homie don't play that. And if you don't know the reference, you might be too young. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know you got the ghost face on the VHS asking what's your favorite scary movie. But there you go, Laser Sharp Crafts there. Let you know where you can find them. They have some other stuff too. And like I mentioned before, your boy had to get him some treats and sweets. And there you go, from best sweets and things. You know, you had a strawberry cupcake, a chocolate chip, I forgot what else was on it, brownie, and a s'mores cookie. You know, yeah. And I'm so mad that my Sunday pictures did not upload, but I'm telling you, it was a good time. It was a good time, good weekend. I had fun. It was just a thing of beauty to see. And whether you love horror, whether you're on the fence with horror, whether you kind of dabble in it like myself, excuse me, you don't feel out of place here. You don't feel out of place. You don't feel as if you don't belong. I mean, come on now. Let's just harken back to this. Where else you gonna get the cast of Twilight, American Horror Story, Scream, Voice of Sweet Tooth, Pet Cemetery, the Crypt Keeper, all in one roof? All of them in one roof. But the beauty of it is you don't have to even acknowledge them from the fact that you've seen them in whatever they known for. If you know them for something else, because you know for some reason Aranya knows everybody who's been in damn Charm.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? You won't
Like watch this. Ranya, name the guest actor in season 4, episode 11.
You know what? Whatever.
Go ahead. You know
You're a hater. You're a hater.
You trying not to do it. I see.
You know she is. No, she is.
Uh-huh.
But it's great to have these people under one roof. You don't feel you don't have to feel like you're out of place or you have to be some horror buff to attend, because all is welcome. All is welcome. But that's the Houston Horror Film Festival, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
What a epic weekend.
Yes.
Boss Aranya, y'all want to add anything before we sign this on that?
I look forward to it every year, especially for my birthday.
Absolutely. Like, I can't wait to go back for the little pop-up. Can't wait to go back to this big convention. Like, hopefully, shout out to Johnny. Hopefully they do move it to a bigger venue. Like, because they deserve it. Like, they deserve to have more space.
Well, let me ask y'all this before we go then. Yeah. Because when I talked to Johnny about it, Johnny was afraid that they was going to lose the intimacy of it all. So do you feel housing a convention like this at a bigger venue will lose the intimacy of it all?
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
Okay.
Because what you have to take into consideration from other horror conventions that have moved into a larger space, it allots more space for you to actually be comfortable. Because as far as the intimacy, that's the one-on-one time that you have with the vendor or with the celebrity, but you also want your guests to be comfortable. You want them to be able to move around freely, because then if it becomes too much, then people may not want to go into this room or that room because it's too crowded or whatever. So you want to make sure it's a delicate balance, but I still think that a larger space would actually benefit all the way around.
Right.
Well, there you go. I think nothing more can be said with that. Well, birthday girl, do you have anything you want to add before we ride on that?
I had a great time this year. I can't wait till the pop-up. The next pop-up, normally October-ish.
Yeah, October.
I can't wait till that pop-up because I support them. I love you, Johnny. I love this convention. It makes my heart really warm that we have something so great here in Houston.
I'm a victim.
Yeah, shout out to Johnny. As I mentioned when we were talking to him on Friday, it is great and just crazy how we found out about it, because me and Aranya had went to visit a friend of ours in San Antonio, and Aranya had got wind of this little convention that was going on at one of the malls up there.
Yep.
And we go there, and we gonna put it frank, it was bad. That little convention was bad. But one of the tables we passed by beckoned us over with like, spin a wheel, get a sticker, get a thing. And there was Johnny and some other people talking about the Houston Horror Film Festival. They were giving away patches, which we got some. Mm-hmm. And like, they were just like, we talked to them. They were talking about horror. We talked with them about that for a good little minute. And they said, yeah, we in Houston. And we're like, we never knew about this. And so.
And don't forget the trivia. We did the horror trivia.
Yeah, we took place in a little horror trivia game. We won some little additional prizes.
Yep.
And from then on, we were showing up at every Houston Horror Film Festival.
Yep.
Way out there in the KT, way over here in the Marriott. And just we've been there, we gonna stay there.
That's right.
That's where our tribe is, that's where our people.
That's right. We support.
All day, every day, So shout out to them, because man, came a long way.
Yep.
Because a long way.
And there you have it, Houston Horror Film Festival. Go. If you on the fence, Houston Horror Film Festival at Instagram, you can follow that so you can know when they do the pop-ups and all of that. Just keep up with it. That's all you gotta do. It's simple. I think it's on here. Is it on here? No, it's not on here. It's simple. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's not a bad experience. I would say if you want to try the pop-ups first before you get to the big shows, nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Nothing at all. But as we're about to sign out, whether you loved it or hate it, don't forget to rate it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, preferably thumbs up. Like, share, comment, let us know what you thought about the HHFF, only because Aranya loves acronyms so much. Let us know what you thought about the HHFF. Let us know what you thought about this weekend and how you feeling. Let us know if you plan on going, you want to go, you're too nervous to go, anything like that, just interact with us. And when you do all of that, you got to subscribe. After you subscribe, you got to hit that notification bell so you can be notified of CCRs. You can be notified of Boss Reacts, LGSN Cafes, or Ninja Banters. Until then, until we see y'all again and y'all see us, love one another, take care of one another, look out for your mental and physical health. Houston Horror Film Festival, we love y'all. Thank y'all. We out. Peace, everybody.
Peace.